So you can begin seated or laying down, whatever physical posture makes you feel the most comfortable with relative stillness. I want to name that it's Sunday, June 7th, 2020. And wherever you are in the world watching this, whatever time it is for you, just acknowledge that in your mind, and then acknowledge the physical realities of your time and space. Notice the light, notice the sounds that are occurring right now. Use your eyes to notice your physical space and surroundings. Take a few deep breaths, making any noise or movement that you need to be more in relationship with your physical reality. And then if it feels safe enough to do so, you might close your eyes. And spend a moment or two acknowledging your breath. So without jumping in and trying to shape your breath or lengthen it or do anything specific with it, just take a few moments to acknowledge your breath. And in this social time that we're all living in and experiencing in our unique ways, the time of a pandemic, the time of extreme violence against the Black population of the United States, resurgence of an acknowledgement of real terror existing as part of our structure and fabric of our society. What I'm learning and attempting to practice is self-regulation, really taking responsibility for and learning how to contain myself, my experiences, and recognizing my own default behavior. And in this practice of self-reflection, I think it can be really easy to take any tool and manipulate it to serve our unconscious intentions or needs. And some of these tools that I'm offering are really designed to bring the unconscious forward so that we can be deliberate in what we're doing and also take responsibility for our practice and do things that expand our capacity to be uncomfortable, to be in progress, to be in the unknown. Because what I think we all need more of is the capacity to slow down and be really deliberate rather than reactive or forceful, while still taking action. So now allow your focus to join with the breath with some effort to draw your inhale down and in. So if you can visualize your rib space, almost like you're filling a vessel with a very deep bottom and kind of a narrow top, maybe like a decanter almost, and the inhale moves in through this slightly narrow passageway and then sort of fills the bulbous area of your rib space. And then as you release, just let go of any tension that crept in with the effort to inhale. Any tension in your jaw, any tension in your shoulders. And we'll just do a few cycles like this. Just the right amount of effort to encourage even the conscious awareness that you have a lot of space in 360 degrees in your rib space, and not just this linear or linear movement. Allow for the possibility of any small movement that encourages more space making. And as you begin to expand your breath capacity or bring real attention to what might be a limited breath capacity, let yourself also be aware of the fact that you can at any time shift your attention. You can focus on something in your space that is pleasing to you, and give yourself a moment of pause and reorientation to the fact that you're safe, the fact that you're in choice. We're going to add a little movement to help facilitate this space making in the ribs and expanding our breath. So really simply, with your next inhale, as you're thinking down and in, reach your arms up and let them stay kind of wide as they get up, maybe hands wider than shoulder width, and exhale, hands down, heavy shoulders. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, arms down. Maybe you get curious about the movement of your shoulder blades here. As your arms rise up, the shoulder blades kind of widen on the back. So you might think of your breath moving back into that space between shoulder blades. And exhale, shoulder blades move in toward the spine, but there's not a pinching or pulling of flesh there. Just a couple more. Your pace doesn't need to match mine for movement or breath. Same basic movement, but we'll add movement of the spine. Inhale, arms up. On your exhale, just lower your right arm and lean to the right. So press your right hand to the floor, stretch over with the left arm. Inhale, come up to center, both arms up, wide through your chest and back. Lean to your left, exhale, tip to the side. Inhale up to center. Lower both arms with your exhale. And we're going to do that pattern 2 more times all the way through. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to the right. Inhale up to center. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale up to center. Space between your shoulder blades. Exhale, arms down. Notice sensation, tingling, burning, tension, all of it. Inhale, arms up. Lean to your right, exhale. Stretch a little further this time. Inhale up. Exhale, lean to the left. Meet these sensations with curiosity. Inhale up. I have a hard time inhaling deeply with arms up. Exhale, come down. It's just something to get curious about, not worried about. A little different this time. Inhale, arms up. Lean to your right. Exhale. Bring your left arm down. Inhale. Start to twist to your right, and as you exhale, sit your chest up. Slide your left hand back if you need to. And then inhale, center, hands on knees. Forgive me if my cues are a little off as far as sides go. I'm doing my best, I'm out of practice. Inhale, arms up. Lean to your left. Inhale, bring your top arm down. And as you exhale, twist. Inhale, turn to center. Exhale, let your hands rest. You might close your eyes and get more invested in the internal sensations rather than the structure of the movement. We'll do it again. Inhale, arms up. Lean to your right as you exhale. Inhale, top arm down. Exhale, sit up and twist to your right. Inhale, center. Let your hands rest in your lap. Exhale. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, bring your top arm down. Exhale, sit up and twist a little deeper. Inhale, face the center. Hands on knees or lap. Exhale, rest. Open your eyes if they're closed. Find the horizon straight out in front of you from your eye line and settle your gaze there, but turn all your attention inside. Get curious about the sensations. What is different in the wake of that movement? What is changing? What is sensitive? What is asleep? Notice. What is bubbling up? Is there anything that you're actively keeping at bay? We'll add on to this basic sequence just one more step. I realize I didn't say sit up if you were laying down, so my apologies. You do need to be sitting up for this. So adding on to that sequence one last time. Inhale, arms up. Make space between your shoulder blades. Exhale, lean to your right. Stretch. Inhale, bring your top arm down. And as you exhale, lift your chest, sit up and twist. Keep your left hand where it is. Inhale, reach your right arm up. And as you exhale, lean to your left. Now you feel the side stretch on the other side. Inhale, bring your top arm down. Now your arms are crossed. Exhale, hug yourself forward. Round your back. Inhale, sit up, release your hands into your lap. Exhale, rest. To the other side, inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, top arm to your knee. Exhale, sit up and twist to your left. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, lean in the opposite direction. Inhale, top arm down to the opposite knee. And exhale, hug yourself forward as you round your back. Inhale, tall spine, relax your arms. Rest with your exhale. One more time. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, lean to your right. Inhale, top arm down, hand to knee. Exhale, sit up and twist to your right. Inhale, right arm up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, top hand to opposite knee. And as you exhale, try to bend your elbows at the same time, round your back, chin to chest. And inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, relax your arms. Just noticing the sensations, notice the shift in temperature. Last round. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, lean to your left. Inhale, top arm down, hand to knee. Exhale, sit up and twist. Inhale, left arm up. Exhale, lean to the side. Inhale, bring your top hand to the opposite knee. And as you exhale, round your back. Try to pull your body forward, but resist with your belly. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, rest. If your eyes have been closed, open them. Find the horizon straight out in front of you. Settle your attention back to the backs of the eyes. See your tissue. See the sensations. See your experience without getting worried about it. Good. If you have a blanket or a towel, use it to cushion your knees and come up onto hands and knees. Bring your hands under your shoulders, knees under hips. Inhale, lift your tail and the crown of your head towards the ceiling, melt your belly toward the floor. Exhale, do the opposite, cat stretch. Pull your navel away from the floor, bring your chin and your tailbone towards each other. Now move in this way, inhale, exhale, cow-cat, that most of you are really familiar with, but see if you can move towards those parts of your spine that might be a little bit numb. So we've all got just what I'll call hot spots, parts of the body where we're really aware, either because of pain or, just the sensation of movement and stretch. Get curious about the areas where you have less sensation readily available and move in such a way as to bring more attention there, bring more blood flow there, even if it doesn't reveal itself. I kind of have this numbness in the middle of my spine. I don't necessarily solve that, but I move with awareness of it. And it changes the quality of my movement completely. Now notice if you're concentrating what's happened to your breath and see if you can do both things at the same time. Concentrate and breathe in and out in a relatively relaxed way. We'll just get a little more into kind of mechanical movement for a second here. Get some muscles turned on. Neutralize your spine. You're not back bending or rounding. Lengthen the sides of your neck. Bring your knees together if they're not. Reach your right leg back and straighten your right leg. Point through your toes or flex your ankle. One is going to feel more stabilizing. Do that one. And then pull your head in the opposite direction as your foot. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. As you exhale, pull your belly button away from the floor, which is not the same thing as rounding your back. Just lift your belly button. And then shift your weight towards the right hand. Bring your left hand off the floor. Maybe even put your left hand on your low back. Try to flatten out your low back a bit more. Inhale deeply. Breathe between those shoulder blades and then exhale, option to reach your left arm forward. Inhale. Exhale, get longer on the sides of your neck. Pull your belly button away from the floor. Last breath. Your breath is as important, if not more, than the shape. And then bring your left hand down. Keep your right leg lifted. Inhale, chin up. Lift your right leg a little bit. There's a little back bending happening. Exhale, round your spine and bring your knee all the way forward to your nose. Inhale, right leg back. Look forward. Exhale, round your back. Pull your belly button away from your thigh. Inhale, right leg back. Last time, round your spine, knee to nose. And then right leg back, inhale. Lower your right knee. Come to kneeling. You don't have to turn, I'm just turning towards you. And rest your hands in your lap. Open your eyes, find the horizon. Soften your eye sockets. Notice the sensations in your body. Notice any shape you habitually moved into or unconsciously moved into. Sort of the same thing. We'll do the second side. If your wrists feel tender at all, just make sure to grip them out with your hands or make fists and don't bend your wrists at all. Take a long, slow, deep breath in. Let your belly melt. Come into one round of cow pose. Look forward. And exhale. Lift your navel, round your back, chin to chest. And inhale, neutral spine. As you exhale, really lift your belly button away from the floor without rounding your back. And then stretch your left leg straight back. You can point the toes or flex, doesn't matter. Just feel into what is stabilizing for you. And then lengthen your head away from that anchor point of your foot. Start to shift your weight over to the left hand now. Lift your right hand slightly. You don't have to keep it lifted. It could be an experiment. You could bring your right hand all the way to your lower back and use that, your sense of touch, to help you more accurately hold yourself. Lift your belly a little more, maybe adjust your hips. And then if you have a smooth, steady breath going, reach your right arm forward. Lengthen with your inhale, fill out your back, lift your navel as you exhale, get stable in your legs. One more breath. And then please bring your lifted hand down. Keep your leg lifted. Inhale, look forward, lift your legs slightly. Exhale, round your back like cat and bring your knee all the way to touch your face. Lift your belly button. Inhale, expand, relax your mouth. Exhale, use your belly, your abs to tighten, not your jaw. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring it in. Inhale, left leg back, and then lower your left knee, sit on your feet again. You could sit cross-legged if your knees don't like this. Hands to thighs, palms down. Open your eyes, find the horizon. Notice sensation, notice posture. When you do that, you might become aware of the thoughts or feelings that accompany that sort of are your habits also. Thoughts and feelings can be habits. What is available to you in this moment, physically, emotionally, mentally? What kind of space are you making? We're going to be on the knees for just a bit longer, so get more cushion if you feel like you need it. Stand up on your knees and turn so that you've got the long edges of your mat, or you just have space in front of you to move. Start with your hands on your hips. Relax your butt cheeks for a moment and see if you can get just a little longer in your lower back. Shift some weight to the left and step your right foot forward. Lunge forward. Make sure you've still got room to move. You feel like you're stretched enough to get a stretch, not so far forward that you can't actually engage. And then right knee, stack it over your heel or anywhere along the right foot, but make sure your knee is not behind or past your foot. As you inhale, take your arms up. With your exhale, bring your arms down, just let them hang by your side. We'll do this 2 more times. Remember the pattern from the beginning. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, find space between your shoulder blades. Exhale, find some sense of relaxation. And now we're going to add on. Inhale. As you exhale, lean to your right, bring your fingertips to the floor. Inhale, bring your left hand down to the floor inside your right foot. Exhale, reach to the ceiling with your right arm. Inhale, look down. Exhale, bring your right hand down inside your right foot. Inhale, come up onto fingertips. Exhale, stick your butt out, straighten your right leg any amount. Inhale, lift your chest, look forward. Exhale, pull your pelvis back as you reach your chest in the opposite direction. Relax your mouth as you breathe in. Lift your belly button away from the floor as you breathe out and lean forward. Inhale, bend your right knee, bring your hands flat to the floor. Exhale, swing your right leg around. You can take down dog, you can take child's pose, or you could stay here on all fours and wag your tail back and forth a few times. Wherever you are, release your breath with a little extra oomph. Maybe make some sound, shake it out. Again, notice the habitual way of holding posture and any thoughts or feelings that you become aware of as you release that posture. What starts to move? Bring your hands to your hips and stand up on your shins. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, lean to your right, and then step your left foot forward. Inhale here. Exhale, make sure you've got a sense of ground in both legs. You're not overstretched, but you've got a little bit of effort to stay here. Inhale, both arms up. Exhale, both arms down. Inhale, make space between your shoulder blades. Exhale, lower your arms by your side. Relax your shoulders. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, arms down. We're going to change it up a little bit. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, bring your left hand to the floor. Lean to your left. Inhale, bring your right hand down inside your left foot. Exhale, twist. Inhale, left hand down inside your left foot. Exhale, sit back, straighten your left leg as much as is comfortable, as much as is breathable. As you inhale, come up onto fingertips, lift your chest. Exhale, flex your left ankle, stick your butt out and lean forward with your torso. Notice your jaw, the quality of your posture, and find a sweet balance between ease and effort. Bend your left knee, inhale, walk forward. Exhale, swing your left leg around, come onto all fours. Take 3 breaths, either wagging your tail, down dog, or child's pose. Move as much as you like if that's what you like. Find some more movement in your breath if you prefer your body still. If your knees are up, lower them down. Take a seat again, and I encourage you to use some props so you can sit really comfortably. Lots of ways to do that. Might be kneeling, put something between your legs or under your butt. You could sit on the floor. We have, all of us, default associations with certain sensations. And most of that has to do with kind of conditioned nervous system responses. Things that have become normal. We tend to just become desensitized to our own responses to certain things. And so part of the function of these exercises, especially as we've come to understand the nervous system more, but yogis had a particular understanding. So come to understand these techniques more that yoga developed, in a sense, we can, I think, use them more skillfully, but also get to, this deeper understanding. The capacity of a yogi to be still and in deep contemplation can sort of get manipulated and skewed into being non-reactive or disinterested, that yogis don't experience conflict or should somehow be above it, which I think is wrong. Particularly those of us who aren't sitting in a cave attempting to bypass life in a human body, at least on purpose. So with this next exercise, it's borrowed from Qigong, and you might be habituated to think it's painful or hard. And I encourage you to invite the possibility that the sensations are something different, that you could have a multi-layered sensational experience as you do this. So before I talk for the rest of the hour, send your arms straight out in front of you and turn one hand up to face the ceiling, the other palm facing down. Take a long, slow, deep breath in and out. I'm trying to find my timepiece so that I can keep track of time. You'll thank me for this, trust me. Okay, so one palm up, one palm facing down. Take a long, slow, deep breath in, and as you exhale, find some relaxation even with your arms in this active position. Can you hold your arms up from deeper inside your body rather than from these trapezius muscles, which are, activation, sort of fight muscles. Extend your fingers and then just start to open and close your hands and then speed it up. And I like to imagine I'm trying to clap with one hand. Let your fingers kind of flap around, and we're doing this for 1 minute. That is a finite amount of time, although it can seem quite long depending on the activity. So flap, flap, flap your hands. Don't forget the support structure of your spine for your arms. You can even think of the support structure of your ribs. A lot of bony structure there. Supporting the weight, supporting the effort. And I encourage you to keep your eyes open, find a soft point on the horizon in front of you to focus on. If you need to close them because you want to pay more attention to the sensations and not less. Keep going, we're almost done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows, turn your palms to face each other. Just let your upper arm bones hang down. Palms face each other. Now you can close your eyes. Sense the tingling, notice the temperature. Visualize these threads of energy between your hands. Sense the hands talking to each other. Smooth out your breath as much as you can, feeling for this down and in quality to the inhale, maybe even going past the ribs into the wide decanter space of your pelvis. And on the exhale, allowing for any release of any tension found anywhere in your body. We're going to do one more round of that. Before we go into it, just let the backs of your hands rest on your thighs. Give your forearms a little more of a break. Notice any thoughts that come in the wake of the invitation to do it again. And see if you can simply be curious. Extend your arms out in front of you, turn one palm up, hopefully the other palm, and begin to slowly open and close your hands, and then speed it up to your max capacity. 1 minute. Try to keep your eyes open but soft. Remember the support structure of your ribs for the weight of your arms. Pay some attention to your breathing. Bring ease to your face, particularly between the eyebrows, the jaw. Almost there. Keep going. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bend your elbows, turn your palms to face one another, close your eyes. Sense the tingle, sense the temperature change. Sense all your fingers and the palms of your hands talking to one another. And then notice any impulse to move your hands, to almost engage this tingling quality rather than eliminate it. Can you engage the sensation you're experiencing with movement? Let your hands rest in your lap. Bow your head forward. Blink your eyes open slowly to see your hands. We're going to do one more standing posture, and it's almost our last posture, but I want to stretch out the legs and get a little more grounding going. So if you were seated on a prop, move it out of the way and stand up in a wide straddle position. The width is approximately the same as your wingspan, so you can stretch your arms out to the side and line up the wrists with the heels. Make sure your toes point forward rather than out. The heels a little wider than even your pinky toes. And as you inhale, you're going to reach wide through your arms. On exhale, bend your right knee and bring your left fingertips to the floor over towards the right foot. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend your right knee, twist right, touch the floor. Inhale, come up. Exhale, bend your right knee, twist right, touch. One more time, inhale. Exhale, bend, stay here. Adjust where your hand is so that you're in a relatively easy twist. Stack your shoulders. Stretch your right arm up to the ceiling. Instead of looking up, look down. And then if you can, flatten your bottom hand and rotate it internally. So I'm looking down at my fingers. I'm going to turn them in the direction I'm twisting. Maybe 90 degrees, maybe a full 180 degrees. Push the palm down, twist, and now look up. Slowly begin to straighten your right leg. Allow for space between your shoulder blades, even here. Inhale deeply. Exhale, get stronger in your legs to get longer in your spine. Look down, release. Forward fold in your straddle. Walk your hands up your legs. Come to standing. Adjust your feet if you need to. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, bend your left knee, twist left, and touch the floor with your right fingers. Inhale, up. Straight legs. Exhale, bend your left knee and twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. Exhale, twist. Inhale, up. This time we'll twist and stay. Bring your right hand to the floor as close to your left side as possible, but find that sweet spot where you can twist and stack your shoulders. Any amount, rotate your right hand. So maybe it stops at 90 degrees. You might get a full 180 so your fingertips point at the back edge of your mat. Push the floor, stack your shoulders, twist, look up, last piece, straighten your left leg, and breathe. Breathe for spaciousness. Remember that curiosity about where aren't you awake in your body. Make the shape conducive to bringing breath to all of yourself rather than achieving some shape. Look down, bring your top hand down, forward fold. I'm going to bring my feet in a little bit more because it feels more stable. Good. And then slowly make your way to a seated position. Use props that allow you to sit comfortably. One of the most interesting things about nervous system regulation, some of these down-regulating and even up-regulating practices, what we're seeking is not like flatline all the time. We're seeking a system that is responsive and adaptive. So should I be stimulated or even triggered, I can come down and reestablish baseline. When I find myself in collapse or freeze. I can gently bring myself back to active participation. That's a healthy functioning system. Just like muscle tissue, when it's healthy, it contracts and releases with equal ease, balanced ease. So when that is in place, it actually changes our vocal quality. And this is part of what's called resonance, when you can hear in someone's voice that they are trustworthy, when you can hear in someone's voice that they are telling the truth. And this is so crucial in any kind of repair between two people or groups. This is essential, and it's one way that we can measure where we are at in our own process. So yoga lends itself beautifully to all of these ways of healing and becoming more regulated. And so we're going to finish with some sounding. We'll move through the sounds of Om together. Ah, U, and then the full mantra Om. It is said that the distinct sounds of Om represent the beginning, the middle, the end, the creation, the sustenance, the destruction, and then the silence at the end is sort of consciousness expanding and awakening. I also have an affinity for an association with the sounds to the elements. Ah being earth, our bodies, lived experience. U being fire, our intellect and discernment, capacity to discern the truth. Consciousness, that which is the cause of our being here in a body at all. And then, of course, the silence. So if any of that tickles you, you can hold that awareness as we sound. We'll just move through the sounds, breath by breath. Inhale, ah, inhale, oo, etc. And I will sound Om 3 times. Feel free to join or listen. Close your eyes and sigh out your next exhale. Take a few breaths to scan your body. Notice the quality of your posture. And if there's anything you can do to be a bit more comfortable, a bit more at ease and fully in your physical space. Start all together. Inhale. practice. Notice where in your body you can still sense the sound. Notice where the sound came from in your body and what the quality of that space is. What the lingering feeling tone is. We can't always predict or plan or prevent what is going to come out of our mouths, but we can take responsibility for what has come out of our mouth. Having sensitivity to our quality of expression, and then taking responsibility to tend to that part of ourself that spoke or misspoke, as the case may be. Listen deeply to the voice of your body. What is being spoken? What is being asked for? Articulate it for yourself if you like, completing the phrase, I am. I want. I need. Bring your hands together in front of your heart if that's a meaningful gesture for you. Your hands can also rest in your lap or on your body, wherever feels good. Take these final moments of your practice to bow your head in reverence for that which is alive in you. And the opportunity this day to refine it. Refine your process of getting your needs met. Refine your process of expressing yourself. Refine your process of participating in this world. Take your time if you want to stay as you are with eyes closed. In meditation, if you want to lay down and rest. All of those would be really good things to do. Thank you for your practice.